Hello, I know this isn't Hannah again, but I'm going to be here to share with you a spooky story. That's a true story that happened. I'm going to share with you my perspective on it, but before I get into that, I have to introduce you to our son. He's 8.5 weeks old. His name is Jupiter, and he likes to play with cords. No, he's never been on the laptop before, so that'll be interesting. Oh, there we go. Did you just taste it? Probably did not like that. Well, I'm going to flip you around now. And I'm going to share with you a story that happened. Am I zoomed in? No? Alright. That happened when we lived at our house in a place called Sonora. This place had some forestry around us. There was a neighbor in front, like a little driveway separated us. That's really about it. And then a neighbor behind us that had a bunch of land in between. So it's not like we were completely cut off, but we weren't like really close with these people either. Our neighbors that were right there in front of us were. Sorry, I didn't expect to make a noise. Were older, so they didn't like get up at night. They got up early. They actually told us that they get up at like 5:30 in the morning. So what this story pertains to is that it's not them, because they probably wouldn't be able to see in the dark anyway. So yes, this happened at night. I want to say sometime in a like spring or fall night. So Sarah was visiting and spending the night. I think a few nights, and we had her over, and Hannah and her got into some type of argument about a pie of some sort. Hold on a second. You have to see this. Oh, now you stop? He was just chasing his tail. Oh, there he goes. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I was watching him and had to. Anyways. Oh, he got it. I think he just figured out he had a tail. Oh, he's got a hold of it now. Oh. And he's bored. Alright. So anyways, this story happened at night. And it was... Sarah was visiting. It's probably like a spring or a fall night. Nice and cool up there. I really miss that house. And they just got into an argument about something, some type of pie that like almost fell or something like that. Couldn't have a hold of it when they were driving. Whatever. I was trying to convince her to stay, but it wasn't working. So we were packing her stuff up, and we started hearing some crunching around. And, you know, we've had animals like deer come on the property, and so I was like, we're not too worried, but I mean, we're still on edge. So we're kind of like, that was weird. And we thought we heard like some type of talking, but like whispering. And I was like, I don't think you should be leaving right now. I think you should just stay. And, you know, she's like, no, I'm not going to stay. Blah, blah, blah. Until... while we were packing her stuff, we heard a crack, like a snap of a twig, and somebody definitely said, "Oh shit!" And that's when we all ran inside, got our stuff to make sure it was inside. We had fire pokers. We called the police sheriff that was around, and they came by. Of course, by the time they got there, there was nobody there. But as I said, couldn't have been our neighbors. Plus, I think if it was, they would have said something, and I don't think they'd be trying to sneak around, which is what it sounded like, as these people were sneaking around, and we were kind of like paranoid. You know, we were anxious, like, oh crap, what is this? Who was that out there? Who's sneaking around? And of course, the sheriff didn't see anything. And I was thinking about this not too long ago, but since Hannah had brought it up, and the only thing I can say is I hope it was a real human, because the other idea in my head is not a good one. I'm just gonna say it is a human for sure. I don't want anything else out there saying, "Oh shit." I don't know if it was more than one person. I want to say it was more than one, because I swear there was whispering, unless they were whispering to themselves. So every now and again I still think about that story. I don't know why. It just seems to interest me in some way. But I mean, it's a real thing that happened to us, and we never figured out who, what, or why happened. I guess we did figure out the what, who, how, and why. So I don't know. It's just some spooky stuff. There are some other stuff that had happened there for sure, but I'll let Hannah explain more of that stuff. She really just wanted me to get this one out there, my perspective. Apparently, she was in the house at this time, so she's gonna have a different perspective. I think she's just she was in there, so she probably just heard about it. I don't remember the details of it too much, but that's what I got. So, um, yeah, that was. I can remember the moment it happened vividly, but not the details around it. You know, it's weird how memory works. But go ahead. I hope you like this story. I guess Hannah's got more for you. Leave a like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy your day, evening, or night whenever you're watching. Stay happy in whatever walk of life you're in, because I always forget that, and because that's what matters most. And we'll see you in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow. So, bye.